Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Lando from The Snap coming at you with the top running back plays for championship week, the top 12 running backs that you need to start to help you win a fantasy championship. So make sure to like this video and comment down below if you have guys I did not mention and you have tough start sit questions. Comment down below and I'll help you with everything you need to help you win a fantasy championship. So subscribe to the channel and click that little bell button so you're notified every time we go live. We will be going live a couple times through championship week to give you more context, more advice, and help you win a title. So let me get going. At number 12, I've got Aaron Jones, who relies on efficiency and touchdowns to get into the top 12. And I do think that the Minnesota Vikings are a great matchup for him, despite him sharing the workload with A.J. Dillon. Now, for that matter, I also have A.J. Dillon in my top 24, so I do think both of them are startable assets. But Aaron Jones can always break the big one, score 2-3 touchdowns, and really be the running back one on the week if he gets in the end zone that many times. And I do think Minnesota is a great matchup. It should be a cold night in Green Bay against Minnesota, so maybe they are more inept to or more focused on running the football for the Packers. At my number 11, it's going to be Naji Harris. That relies more on volume than efficiency. Against Cleveland, it's not a good matchup. And if Naji Harris had a good offensive line, he would be a much better play and a good quarterback for that matter. But nonetheless, Naji Harris is a good start, always has a chance to get in the end zone, but also has a good chance of getting the targets out of the backfield. So if you're playing in a half PPR, full PPR league, I really like Naji Harris in a likely competitive game versus Cleveland. Sony Michelle, not a very notable name, but has a great matchup against Baltimore. I really like Sony Michelle really taking the reins of the backfield in LA, and with Henderson likely out and Akers not really gonna see a role, I like Sony Michelle to run all over Baltimore. Baltimore does not have a very good run defense and really not a good defense lately with all the injuries for the Ravens. So I do like Sony Michelle to have a good game again. Damien Harris comes in at number 9, and I'm not sure if Ramondre Stevenson is going to be playing or not, or how much workload Damien Harris is going to get, but either way, I still like Damien Harris as a start. He's number 9 right now, and if they're both active, I still think Damien Harris is a top 20 running back, but against Jacksonville, it should be a great game. They're not going to need to throw the ball a ton because Jacksonville just can't score the football, so Harris should see a ton of work and should get the majority of them in that backfield. Ronald Jones was a popular ad a couple of weeks ago, and maybe you added him this week, but I have Ronald Jones at number 8 versus the New York Jets. It's a great matchup. He saw 20 attempts last week, and I could see him getting another 20 attempts this week against the Jets. Great matchup. You got to love it. If you have Ronald Jones, I would start him with confidence. If you can flex him, I would do that too. Austin Eckler comes in at number 7 against Denver, a tough defense, but with Eckler back, I do think the LA Chargers should move the ball more and score more frequently. We're going to see Mike Williams back with Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler. That should move the ball easier and have more opportunities for touchdowns. I should and expect Austin Eckler to see a touchdown or two and some targets out of that backfield as well. David Montgomery against the New York Giants is my number 6 running back. He's in a good matchup, although the Giants having a pretty good defense. I like David Montgomery because he's a full Belco running back, gets the first, second, and third down work. Montgomery, you should start with confidence. My number 5 running back is Alvin Kamara, and I expect him to have a bounce back week after a very, very disappointing week this past one. And if you're in the championship despite that bad week, I am still starting Alvin Kamara with confidence. It's a talent play versus what we've seen from him lately. My number 4 running back is Joe Mixon, and it should be a very good competitive game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Joe Mixon and the Bengals have been on fire, and you have to start Joe Mixon. You're probably here because of Joe Mixon, so no doubt Joe Mixon is a league-winning type back, and he's my 4th ranked running back this week. At number 3, I have Nick Chubb at Pittsburgh. Great matchup. The Pittsburgh defense is atrocious, and Nick Chubb is the only one in that backfield of note. He should see the majority of that work. With Dalvin Cook back for the Minnesota Vikings, I do like him at my number 2 running back against Green Bay. No one in Green Bay can stop Dalvin Cook, and I think he's going to have a phenomenal week. My number one running back is the number one running back on the year. That's Jonathan Taylor, and they play the Las Vegas Raiders. Whoever's handing off the ball to Jonathan Taylor doesn't matter. Jonathan Taylor is the best running back in the league right now and is going to help you win a fantasy championship. So make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below if you have questions, and stay tuned to the channel. We've got rankings videos coming out all the time to help you win a fantasy championship. Thanks a lot, and we will see you next